Bas, Kiswahili kimeporomoka, kimetiririka. Wacha sasa mimi ni zungumze Kiingereza. The election season is behind us. The executive is in place. Parliament too, and so is the judiciary. The county governments are fully constituted with the election of 47 governors and county assembly members. The voters spoke, and loudly so, on 9th of August 2022. If you're among the 8 million registered voters who opted to stay away for one reason or the other, well, just know the 14 million who trooped to the polling stations made consequential and far-reaching decisions at the ballot on your behalf, just as Larry Sabato aptly puts it. Every election is determined by the people who show up. Now, I remember in a previous Punchline, just a week to the general election, I reminded you to prepare for what then I termed the landing phase of the electoral cycle. That day, we agreed that no matter how much you love your preferred presidential candidate or detested the other State House contenders, that you prepare your heart and mind to be governed by a president you didn't like. The same case for governors, members of parliament, or county assemblies that you did not vote for. That clarion call remains. Now, let the country settle down after a grueling and long-running campaign period. We all have lives to live, bills to pay, and responsibilities to fulfill. Just like I cautioned you against holding political positions too strongly, I invite you to try and call that leader you elected on 9th of August and had near unfettered access to during the campaign period. Jaribu leo. Time ya reality ni sasa. While at it, prepare for the worst as you hope for the best. Remember all those rosy promises and nice things you fell for and convinced you to vote for the candidates on the ballot? Well, some of the pre-election pledges will be fulfilled. Some will not. In any case, if you had taken time to evaluate them, you would have realized that they were grand promises without a clear implementation path, or outrightly impossible. Let me give you an example. If your member of parliament promised you a new hospital in your constituency, atatoa wapi? Atajenga na nini? If your county assembly member promised you a police station, for example, itatoka wapi? You see my point? Now, let me share with you something I read written by Mark Twain, the American writer and publisher. He says, patriotism is supporting your country all the time and your government when it deserves. This is the most important role that all of us must play. Utmost patriotism to the country, while hailing the government of the day when it has done well and reminding it of its duties and responsibilities every time. A citizen's responsibility does not end at the ballot. It is more important to keenly follow up and assess the performance of the leader you elected, be it at the presidential, gubernatorial, parliamentary, or county assembly level. And to the leaders elected on 9th of August 2022, once more, congratulations for clinching the seats. But the tough phase begins. The 5-year journey kicked off the very day you were sworn in. It is a journey to a new term in office or out of that office when the electorate gets another opportunity in August of 2027. And remember, very often, the Kenyan electorate does not vote in, it votes out. If you doubt me, let me remind you that not less than 130 National Assembly members who served in the 12th Parliament were punished at the ballot. The season of rooftop addresses is over. The season of promises and blame game is over. The work season is on. That work is in your offices, and Kenyans have a very sharp memory. They remember all the promises you made at the campaign trail and will keep reminding you about them. So do not fault the media or the Kenyan people for often reminding you that you made a promise here and another there. There cannot be a responsibility without accountability. So let the work begin. That's my punchline.